Alrighty. Sorry for the delay, folks. We are underway in the race time room, so we should be catching up here on the broadcast shortly. We got another group stage match coming up in the CGC tournament. This time between da war es auch nicht und L-Factor. Successfully corrupted my brain with only 5 words.
Good job. Great start. But good. That's what it seems like. That's... Yeah. Also notice for your Death King's tracker is a little squished. Just a tad. Okay. Yeah. Missile will start. What Drax is guarding an E-tank. What is dead? Dreams. Close enough. Space shouldn't be on the ship. Yeah. 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 Funny enough, I've actually seen a blog where we actually got the stock office spotter out of the arena. Yeah. I don't know how we got it yet. We're still figuring that out, but we got it like at least twice. Yeah. Yeah, a little. Yeah. Yeah. That's a prime boost. Okay, that's gonna be handy for movement-wise. I can hear you. At least I can hear you, at least. Unless you mute yourself on the streams thing. Huh. Well, Baja has been talking, just he might have been muted on stream and not in chat, so I don't know.
How about now? Hello.
Okay.
Testing.
Is Baja be able to be heard, chat?
Alright, we will ping for help again. Oh, someone says hi, Baja.
Okay.
Okay,
Like that
I clicked the refresh button. Oh no, alright, well. Ignore everything I've said so far. It was unimportant. Oh, did you hear me at some point? And then I went away?
Probably we heard it at the start, I think it's something else. I don't know.
Alright, well, comms, it probably sounded weird in that Ivy was having a one-sided conversation to you all, but...
Yeah, I'm just slowly here talking to myself, going crazy. Nothing new.
Where did that amber come from? I see that on Leno's side here.
I think it was transferred to Aegon, I think? So that'll explain things? I don't know. As it was on task. I didn't see.
Yeah, we got the early burger as well, so Leno going to choose to do these checks, which I got very punished for skipping last time I played one of these seeds and got the early power bomb. After Hive Totem. Transport access north. Alright. A power bomb near Illuminoth Corpse reads the hint in the elevator.
Okay. That's what I... Okay.
Alright, well, at least Yeah, where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, transport access. All right. So the gravity suit comes through for Prime. At least we already have space jump, so gravity isn't actively hurting us like it actually can if you
Yeah.
don't have bombs or space jump. And yeah, so Echo is going to have both main PB launchers. Is something else we can take from the fact that that hints at a power bomb.
Yeah. Come here with a worm key.
What's in Mining Plaza? Oh, God, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, again, we got the early divergence here. Leno following the out of logic power bomb into GFMC area. Rollin instead following the logic into Aegon.
Horse has been an elevator unit.
Okay. Early game elevator unit often means command center, and we do already have launcher and
I've been finding a limited beam arrow for Leno. That's...
Ooh, yeah, that's
I'll fall
nice.
the moment because no beams, but once we get beams, that'll be very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't quite have logical access to command center yet. We have the out of logic power bomb to destroy the rubble and get in there, but logically we need an explosive or screw attack or dark beam to get in there.
Yeah.
Rune Shrine Supers. Yeah, early supers for Echo is also interesting. Didn't get a look to see if anything was in Mining Station A on Roland's side here. And yeah, Leno playing all the way to... Okay, so Leno making this play. I remember Leno having had some issues with these dashes in the past. I wonder if he's practiced these.
Because blue on him. I don't know how you can tell on that one.
Is boost logical for command center? Yes, I think. Does it destroy the grate or does it just destroy the blocks? Not sure, actually.
I think it can destroy the grate. I don't remember.
Primed morph ball system in a morph ball tunnel, and that's something here?
That looks like a beam.
Yeah, is that ice beam? Taking a couple falls. Luckily, this room doesn't actually have terminal fall damage for whatever reason, so we can afford to take a few falls here. It's just getting back. We are limited in the number of attempts we have at crossing the gaps. Ooh, Echo's bombs and sand cache. Okay, so that does give us access to command center now.
Yeah. That should be close enough to get the... Yep, there we go.
Ooh, that's a nice E-tank as well from... Oh, go for the roll jumps. Nice. Look, didn't really get very good speed there. I wonder... He was late on the L press. Very nice, Leno.
Good.
Cool to see. Yeah, I remember seeing in some previous races Leno struggling with these dashes, so it's cool that he's got this new backup of the roll jump working well. Good stuff. Light beam on Bomb Guardian. All right, so now we have access to vent area A. Could very dangerously backdoor into labs. Could slightly less dangerously wall crawl into the Dark Samus fight.
That's 11 in Aeon energy. So
Yeah.
Prime has the mains now.
That's nice first explosive for... Oh, right as they found their own
Prime
anyways.
well,
Or at least some Death Kings. Oh, something was glowing in Granoin Chamber. Chat
Yeah, it
says.
was blue. Was that like Rav, Grapple, or one of the booth or something?
So even more route divergence. Logan here opting to take the missiles back into early Talon here, whereas Death King proceeded into mid Chozo.
Oh, that's key.
Maybe take for STKs. Alright, what do we have in Vent Area A? This is a good check with the equipment we have.
I mean, it was a super was hinted, I think.
Oh, right. Okay. We get a suit come through, so that means Hazing Cliff is doable.
Yeah.
Not in logic. It looks like Rollins not interested as a result. Seems fine. None of those three checks in Spider Stretcher are in logic, so I don't really mind skipping them.
Yeah.
Is Battleground logical with the supers? Yes. Now that we have the suit, we'll put Battleground into logic. Warrior's Walk was already in logic. Well, does it need an E-Tank? It might need an E-Tank for damage strictness.
I think it was one E-Tank, I think.
Yeah. Although, well, no, I say that, and Multi-World doesn't check for that, so it was in logic. Probably heading out here. Are we not doing the jump critting loop? That's a little surprising to me. Like we can go back to Dell and do like DMT and stuff. Do we have a hint or something that's leading us out? I'm not sure if we saw. Did we see the acid item in Watery Hall? With Grav, it's pretty straightforward to go grab it.
Water Hall underwater was cheeseburger for Echoes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we're leaving Aegon. Interesting. I'm a little surprised by this, honestly. I kind of like the idea of having Jump Guardian dead before you replay Talon or Temple Ground, so that you can do top of ship and stuff. Well, high five on the elevator. Roland leaving Aegon. Leto arrives. The first time here. So we're going to be trading off some checks here. No immediate value on L Factor's side from the early Ice Beam. The nothing of note in Overgrown Cavern. Without bombs. With bombs, we could play back Chozo here, which would be really nice from a routing perspective. But without the bombs, we're going to have to turn around here. Hopefully Death King saved or is very comfortable with awful wall boosts, because that looks like we have a Zoid fight coming up.
Oh,
that's true. With boost, we could try to do back Chozo anyways. Those wall boosts are difficult, but they're doable.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with wall boosting.
It could be vanilla bombs.
Chef calling for vanilla bombs. I'm gonna call bombs behind Zoid, behind the power bombs. That seems
I've had them on both,
spicier to me. Oh no!
With an Echo Spider though.
Interesting. Up on Dark Missile Trooper. It's the spider as well. I kind of hope Rollin replays Aegon here after, especially like the spider also points you to like Junction Site. I would really hope we play Aegon again rather than going deeper into Temple Grounds here.
Then that points you for get Spider's treasure, at least for the part of it.
I can recrop the tracker. Like I say.
Oh, yeah, I was like it's a little glitched.
Where's the stuff for that? Cropping tool.
No. This is indeed a Baja seed.
Okay, I have hopefully fixed the tracker.
So it had an artifact. So school folks got to attempt the wall boost.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying that it actually had something, because now we do actually want to try to keep it here. So let's see how these wall boosts go for Death King.
Reed and Jack calling you a bum for getting a bunch of seats before he could.
Yep, I got this one in the one at 7:30 or 6 or something.
The one in about an hour from now.
Oh wait, no, that one. No, I just rolled 2 today. Why did I think I rolled 3? Maybe I did roll 3. I don't know what's going on.
There is 3 races today, so maybe you did roll 3.
Oh, there was one. Wait, I'm so confused. Was there
one now? There's one in 3 minutes, and then there's one in another hour.
The early one got canceled, and the latest one got canceled. Okay, that's
Okay.
And I didn't roll the 5 p.m. Eastern one that's starting in a few minutes. Okay, that's what happened. 2 of my races got canceled that I rolled seeds for. So really, I only rolled this one seed for today that we're gonna see today, anyways.
Well, knowing Kira, let's hope this one's bad, so it'll at least defect to the other 2 that got canceled. It's also cat demanding its laser pointer from my side, sadly. Yes, Bon.
The last one I rolled apparently took like 2.5 hours, which is legendarily poor, but
I mean, at least it's not the one seed we have with the door locker that took 4 hours.
Oh god, yeah. I still have nightmares about whatever Halloween seed Captain rolled us for a community weekly.
Oh no.
I
guess it was bad. It took that long.
Yeah, it was like 4-ish hours. Only 2 people finished.
Oh,
it required like NSJ suitless Chica, because it was like one-way elevators, and like your first thing you had to do was fight Chica with like absolutely no equipment. It was unbelievably bad.
That just sounds like something Gerbil will be doing, because how Gerbil does things.
Yeah.
But he's the one that shuffles Charge Beam, which is the Maniac.
Oh, Vina, were you one of the ones that finished that, actually? I think Cestrion did.
Cestrion I could believe. Vina, I don't know. But I wasn't there, so I can't quite say.
I sure as heck forfeited. Yeah.
Oh, Malin, yeah. Well, Prime Charge, yeah. Until you get a Prime Charge at OP. Then it becomes bad.
So Rollins still putting off the early Aegon loop. It's very interesting to me. Be chasing the supers could be pointing us to storage C, so this is a good check coming up here. Although that's not in logic, I suppose. We need boost or screw to get up there to the door without a scan dash. But I'm sure Rollin is capable of the dash. Prime players instead trading places, doing the stuff the other has already done. And we'll see who was correct between labs and the jump guardian area. Or maybe they both were required. Can also be the case.
That looks like an Prime Aim. Cat, can you not? Look at my cat's trying to get his laser pointer and he's scratching me because he's trying to get my attention.
It looks like Death King did reset the artifact. I see the count's going back to 0. I missed that, but yeah, Logan going to be in the same position here in just a moment of, do we do awful wall boost to keep an artifact, or do we just suck it up and come back here later? Now on Logan's side, so on Death King's side, we had remaining checks to do. On Logan's side, I'm not sure we do. Do we have anything we can do right now? So like maybe you can just like wait here and hope for bombs, or bash your head against the bash your morphed self into the wall until you get up there. Reading hints is also a good thing to do when you are otherwise kind of stuck. I'm gonna read these hints. I'm missing them. Yeah, Crossroads, Fiery Shores.
Fiery Shores. Oh, there's a grapple sword.
Yeah, you pick that up if you don't have screw. You're not happy about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to farm a missile here as Rallin, or we're gonna get hecked up by a missile door. I guess there's some crates by the exit here.
Yeah. Shot of Dynamo, that's not a good one. Could be worse, but definitely not great.
Mirror turn
and Under Temple.
What? Oh, we're turning around here in labs. Also, I'm very intrigued by this routing. I mean, I guess not really much else is in logic. Like unless you do the BSJ, you can't do sand processing, and unless it's exactly like vanilla dark beam or something you're supposed to lock yourself in there with, they can find your dark beam. You're not gonna get much out of storage D either.
Chamber.
But there are actually a lot of seeds where Echoes gets expected to lock themselves into Storage D and sit there while Prime finds something for them. So it is not entirely safe to just skip that check.
For one of my seats, I had the opposite of I was supposed to lock myself in Chapel to get Echo's space jump while Echo's supposed to get my way beam to get out.
Oh, yep. Yeah, Logic can do that to you. Expect you to put yourself past the point of no return to get your partner moving. What's this here?
Really? We have an Mega Pirate artifact. Which I missed.
Oh boy, classic OP seeds. Yeah, we will be needing that X-ray visor today.
So we have Crossroads, both Fiery Shores.
Do we see Transport Center from Leno already?
I think we did. I missed it.
Yeah, surely Leno went there, but I don't remember seeing it.
Let me do a quick pod dive then.
Alright, again, Echo's players trading places here. And Rollins' turn for the jump gradient loop. Leno looks to be heading into labs. See if Leno takes this all the way to Dark Samus or not. And then both runners still have the option of heading back to the ship item. Prime E tank.
10% was in Prime E.
Alrighty. Yeah, I agree with Avina here. I do think having the door open behind you makes the camera way more cooperative with this. It's annoying because it takes longer to reset, but each attempt is way more likely to work in my opinion because you're at least always hitting it straight on. Whereas it's really easy to just get a bad angle when the camera's fighting you. I say this, I do think there probably are a couple checks. When did the power bomb come in? Watery Hall. So there's probably lower ruined shrine and stuff that Logan does have to check. It won't be in Logic, but we are giving up the some checks here, I think, on Logan's
If you're talking about the Prime 1 PBs, they're in Aegon Energy.
The mains, but the Logan only has one, which I'm assuming was Watery Hall access.
Then yeah.
It's not. Oh yeah, Command Center is not our elevator morph ball system, huh? So then main reactor starts to come up. Torvis Temple. Those are pretty common locations for elevator units, or for items referenced by that hint.
I mean, there's a crazy option of Harry.
That is true.
K-Rob would love that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but it'd be definitely a C if it did.
Oh, was something in Gallery Tunnel? Death King is standing. Oh, maybe Death King's going for this guy right now, actually. Injection site, not the answer. Oh, Leno, yeah, just now getting. Wow, Leno had not fought.
Yeah, no.
I guess yeah, that's true because we did Temple Grounds first, and then we went straight into the Aegon Loop.
Yeah, went straight to Labs and Dark World.
Oh, that's really awkward. That sucks because Doomed Entry is in Logic, and Leno didn't get to check that. So that'll be. We'll see this coming up presumably on Rollins' side soon here. If anything's in Doomed Entry, that's actually quite a big advantage for Rollin here. Bombs on Thardis isn't even playing. How can you want Bombs on Thardis? You gotta pick something else. Pick something else to be on Thardis.
Well, it can't be OP because we know what that is.
Maybe Dark Beam on Thardis. He wants it anyways. Hey. Man knows what he wants, and it is suffering.
Yeah.
The worst part about this wall boost, like you get this and you're only halfway done. There's two
Oh, yeah,
of
'cause
these
you gotta do
stinking
the
things
other
you
one,
gotta
too.
do. Yep. Yeah, Logan's still working on this. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna see Doomed Entry here. Does this like have to be it? What else is in Logic that we haven't seen? I think this like is progression, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's other
Entry or
checks.
Top a ship.
I can't really think of what else we
So,
have.
Actually, no. PBH won't. Yeah, no.
I'm clearly wrong. Just an ETM and Doomed Entry. What do we have?
If we
Is
had
it
that,
maybe it is
Echo-
storage D. Wow. Is it a vanilla dark beam or a thing to unlock a dark beam? I think that's what we're down to. Oh wait. Do we found Echo's mains? Where were Echo's mains?
I don't know the mains. I think
Or
that's...
did Rollin just find that many burgers?
I think it was that many burgers.
Oh,
I think.
no, you're right. You're actually, yeah, you're absolutely right. Because I remember them seeing 2 burgers, and then mains would have pushed us to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like 1 out of logic check. Oh no, it's in logic now that we have main PBs on Logan's side. There's like 1 check Logan could be doing. But there's not that much else. I think getting the mains is what's gonna push Logan to the reset here. There's nothing wrong with just trying this. And if you get it, then it saves you time down the road.
Oh.
But if you otherwise are just going to be standing around somewhere else. Because Logan, I think, has been everywhere else.
I don't know if I like this play for Death King, for going to Magmar.
Yeah, again,
tanks and
Death King's kind of out of stuff to do, so yeah, just try some hell runs. Maybe you spike something in Upper Fiery Shores. Like, we can definitely get Upper Fiery Shores. Probably going to be tough on 2 E-Tanks to do much else.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, Short Tunnel is probably doable with a good hell run, too. Artifact is not really what we want to see. I mean, I guess that's kind of free to pick up whenever, but
That's also...
we are almost certainly not keeping that artifact.
No.
Oh, that's a well-timed
well,
V-Tech.
that just came in handy.
All right, now we can start thinking about trying to rush Fen here. We need a good monetization climb still.
That's missile. This thing doesn't have the ice beam, so that's gonna be not great here.
This does not look promising in terms of getting to
No.
Fen. Yeah, monetization stuff. And the unfortunate thing here is now that the E-Tanks come in, we're not going to get that midway through the Hell Run refill.
Yeah, no.
So it's actually going to be harder on the subsequent attempts. Could be good to... Sometimes I like to just like wait. Like you can like pause here and just like hope another E-Tank comes through. Again, if you're not doing anything else, you can afford to kind of stand around. Somewhere potentially productive. Logan gonna go for this this Magma Pool here. Gonna use the gravity standable. Gets it. Very nice. What do we got? Just a missile. PB on the ship.
Should be okay.
Alright, so Rollin approximately in the right place here. I still think the answer has to be storage D. But I don't trust myself quite as much as a commentator as I do as a runner because I don't pay quite as good. My attention is it's harder to remember everything. But I can't think of much that's in logic besides storage D right now, collectively between the two games that we haven't already seen. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set up the Flogger Pay for later. I guess no, we have enough PBs that I guess we could try to fight, huh? Wait, no, you need bombs for the debris, though. So no, yeah, this is just setting it up for later. Did Leno do transport B access? Yes, Leno has been in transport B access, I believe. Or no, maybe not. I'm thinking of Rollin. Yeah, we don't have mains, so yeah, the stack isn't in logic. I'm pretty sure the only thing we have is storage D. We'll see. Maybe we can spec something here in Hazing Cliff.
Okay, I could be wrong when I've odd dived, but I rechecked Mining Plaza. Looks like a key.
Ooh, spicy. Red or green?
Looked like green, but I could be wrong. It might be red. It was hard to tell, but it definitely looked like key-shaped. That's all I can say.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell the color, but it definitely looked key-shaped.
Yeah, we saw Leno in a recent race go for the SAU. Had quite a hard time with it, and I think ended up resetting it.
Yeah. I tried again and kept failing because it was rust after a couple months.
It's a tough trick.
Yeah.
There's nothing really quite like SAUing. Like it's just like something you have to learn completely fresh as muscle memory.
And having that Mining Plaza being chicken key being vanilla, or chicken being vanilla again.
Please no.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Alright, is something in CMS. God knows I don't trust my eyes in this room anymore. For recent events.
Yeah.
Alright.
Take that buff for the hints. Life support system. Though.
Set a wave beam. Insert butterfly guy with butterfly meme. Rollin also not willing to commit to the. Has Rollin not done everything? Like, neither runner is committing to the storage D play, but I also feel like they've both done everything already besides it. Maybe Rollin's just going to take a safety save before committing. Or I guess Rollin's not done top of ship, I guess, so this could be Temple Grounds again.
Top ship could be something, but that's still technically out of logic until screw or mains.
Then I'm going to go for this cool repo here. If you kill the pirate and then jump back up at the right timing, the game will I think you got it. Nice, yep. You can get repoed up to the walkway and save having to ride the elevator up.
I thought the cutscene just repositions you. Doesn't matter.
Nope. If you're not in that neighborhood, it'll repo you back down at the lower level where you were.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
All right, more hell running on Death King's side. Already low on. Oh, did we spike something and get out?
I think he grabbed Lava Lake and got out or peeked it.
Yeah, what was Lava Lake?
Well, I'll dive it again.
Is that boost speed in the air while looking down? I'm gonna guess that you're talking about roll jumping. So especially if it's coming from Leno's side, there is a technique in this game called like the instant unmorph, which is basically if the camera is occluded and you press unmorph rather than like playing the unmorph animation, you'll just instantly unmorph. And if you roll off a ledge and unmorph with correct timing, the camera will tend to be occluded. So like most ledges that you roll off, there's a specific time that you can unmorph and get an instant unmorph. And from there, if you press like L and R at the same time while you're in the air, it's going to lock your speed. And you can do that quickly enough when you unmorph that the game doesn't have time to like slow you down to your normal airspeed, because your rolling speed is faster than your airspeed and walking time and walking speed. So you can kind of combine those two tricks to roll off a ledge, get the instant unmorph, lock your speed, and then similarly there's kind of coyote time when you unmorph from morph ball that you can enter a jump. We use the same technique for what's called bomb space jumps, but it also works on roll jumps where you can input a jump if you roll off a ledge, get an instant unmorph, and import the jump in time. So all three of those tricks together, and you can roll off a ledge, unmorph, lock your speed really fast, get a jump, get a space jump, and get really good distance.
Not able to make it here.
Translator near a grapple point reads the Path of Eyes hint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we actually do have logical access to the Wind Chamber Gateway now, with the supers and light beam and grapple.
Yeah.
Can't get into Torvus proper yet without Dark Beam though.
Yeah.
On this side anyways. There is that Ice Beam for Death King, which does almost nothing. Gets us Overgrown Cavern, and gives Death King the option to go for the wall boosts to get into late Chozo as well.
Well, that wall boost isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that one's a little easier than Escaping Zoid is one of the more difficult ones, especially it being a two-parter. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna scan this for us.
This is the boost.
Cannonball. Oh, I guess that could never be boost, huh? Unless boost wasn't required.
Oh, yeah, right. We need boost for that though. I kind of forgot about that.
Yep.
So usually just doing the screw attack method and just skipping it.
Oh, Rollin didn't get a PB draft for the Pirates. That's rude. Missed the 80%.
Oof.
All right, Leno going to where I think is the correct answer. What do we have?
Yeah.
Is it a vanilla dark beam? Leno's unhappy. I think Leno's realizes oh my god.
Yeah, it is indeed vanilla dark beam.
I'm sorry.
Are you though, Baja? Are you?
No, I'm not. Not at
That's
all.
what I thought.
All right, well, we can go to Torvus. That's exciting.
Yes.
We can also do more of Labs, more of Aegon. Yeah, the
we
Dark
can also check Pod W too.
We can even play into. We can do O'Lear as a PONR. That's super exciting for us.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess we need logically the PB launcher.
Yeah. PBs, yeah.
Yeah, Mineshaft, Storage B, Incash 4, checks all over the place in Aegon. We have Pod W. Yeah, all sorts of nonsense.
Prey's on grounds as well. Well, partially.
Yeah, need Dark Visor or Screw to actually get the item.
That doesn't hurt.
I'm going for the E-dash here to get across.
Oh, that's bombs for Prime and Mineshaft.
Ew. Oop, that looks good, Rollin. Very nice. Rollin is free. This will get us the top of ship check. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I guess that Wind Chamber Gateway opening up, the grapple was actually kind of a troll here for Rollin, because I can see that check was in logic, and I can see wanting to do every logical check before you YOLO into Dark Samus 1.
Yeah.
So I see why Rollin's here, but it's hopefully at this point we'll realize the only logical check left is Storage D PNR.
It's like top of ship though. Prime Burger.
Yep, Logan is free with the artifact, and with Ice in hand, we can proceed all the way deep into Chozo, although that is not the direction Logan's heading. Interesting. Are we going to save warp and do it from the back, or are we doing something else entirely? Maybe was something interesting bomb locked in the front of Chozo? Or are we just doing plant, I guess?
Could be planned.
Oh. We'll find out.
That or gallery tunnel. I don't remember if we wall boosted for that one or not. Or we got the peak on that.
Yeah, do highly recommend for both of these Prime players. If you open the door and then like reset yourself, the camera will stay behind you, and that makes your life so much easier when you're going for this.
Fuck ammo.
I don't hear in Spider's Treasure. Taking the dark beam to the
like
only
ammo.
place where it's not in logic.
Yeah.
I joke, like this is totally fine
Yeah.
to do as a play.
When you got like 4 power bombs, it's like just pretend you have mains here because
Yeah.
you have more. Amazing Cliff is White Buster. Right, we saw that from the other side.
Yep. Both teams have that already. Alright, rolling with the warp to start. Right, yeah, we got locked in save station B. Transport access B.
Yeah.
A. I always get A and B confused. It always like feels like to me like the violet one should be A because violet's the earlier translator, but that's not actually the room you enter first at Great Temple. In
Yeah, because you usually enter the Emerald one first.
Mm-hmm. Yep, okay, so yeah, Logan did just opt to take the save warp and do reverse Chisel here. So this skips the energy core puzzle. I guess that's about it.
I mean, it skips that, plus you don't have to worry about the wave slot and Hall of the Elders.
Oh yeah. I was like, I knew there was more than one reason, but it wasn't coming.
So you don't have to worry about the wave slots. So you don't have to worry about the pirates.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The other way that can happen is if you have it on ice, which I've had happen a couple times.
Mm-hmm. We do have all the items to head to Life Grove here as well. Let's see if Logan starts there.
Yeah, actually.
If we're really feeling feisty, we could bar skip into reverse frigate because we don't need wave to go backwards because the conduits only lock the path
so we can
forwards.
Get back up and not have to worry about the gravityless section.
Yep. And putting off Life Grove actually makes me wonder if that is what we're doing. Because I feel like your two routes here are like, you do Life Grove and then you do this and then you head back to Flagra. Or you do this and then you turn around and do Life Grove and then you bar skip.
Oh, is that Phazon or is that the other suit? That's the other suit.
Light suit already. Alright.
Philippine's calling me a little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, we can finish up the rest of Dark Labs here with the exception of Cache 2. And I guess the Battleground Cache.
Yeah.
I'm going to head straight there, though. Makes sense to me.
So with the light suit, yeah, that's kind of giving it away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the Battlegrounding Cache was a prime life support, so I don't think it's potential needed, but like could be a suit if we find Dark Visor.
Alright, Rollin heading back to Aegon. Hopefully this is going to just be our vanilla Dark Beam play. I don't think Rollin has anything else to do but that, so should be on the right track now. The question is, though, what do you do when you find Dark Beam? Because you can take that to Storage B, you can take that to Labs, like Leno chose correctly immediately in heading back to Mineshaft. That is not the only thing you can do when you find that Dark Beam, so hopefully for Death King's sake, Rollin makes the same choice, but we shall find out. And yeah, we're heading towards Simple. Yeah, this looks good.
Oh, Echo's boost in Lower Furnace.
A is the pointy one. B is the round. I don't understand how those rooms are rounded or pointy. I think is why your joke didn't land. But I will give you there. You got your pity laugh. Oh, you're talking about the letters.
The letter itself, yeah.
I get it.
It took me a second to realize, like, oh yeah, A is pointy, B is rounded. Baja's a little slow here.
This is why I like the letter M. It is both curved and pointy, depending on what direction you look at it from.
Also depends on how you write it out too.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have a pointy,
That's true.
or
That's
you
true.
could have it rounded too. You could also say the same with W, because it's just
Annihilator.
upside down M.
Okay. The storm theory of never leave Aegon paying out today. Just progression keeps coming. We could try to take this thing cache too. We'll have to do the relatively difficult scan dash to actually get over there. Logically, we need screw attack to access in cache too. It looks like Leno is going to just say nope. Take our prize and leave. We got boost ball somewhere. I did not see where that came from.
Echo's boost was in lower furnace.
Lower furnace, okay. All right. Where are you going, Rollin? You are not going up. That is reasonable but unfortunate.
Oh. Leno found an annihilator beam. I missed that one.
That was in sand processing.
Okay.
Ooh, which Rollin... Nope. Oh. Changing mind about which direction to go here. Yeah, I do think just heading back through Command Center, even if you're heading to Storage B, is better here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold. Oh, was this just reloading for...
No, yeah. Reactor.
Also, this was not our elevator unit. So there's still a morph ball system in an elevator.
Yeah.
That I think is unaccounted for.
It either has to be frickin' Echo's mains or it's frickin' Prime Spider. So I think it's the only two we're missing.
Yeah, unless I'm like just forgetting that one of the morph upgrades was actually next to an elevator, which is also possible. Because we have found a lot of them already.
Yeah, Echo's boost wasn't. The bombs wasn't.
Ron heading straight
remember.
into Dark Labs here. Honestly, I think this is a slight routing mistake. I think Storage B first is better. Because by the time you pop out of this portal, you're going to kind of be in the middle of nowhere. Also, we have all the items to just like take this all the way to in-cache 4 at the conclusion of this route.
Yeah.
So I think Storage B would have been prudent here. In the end, if we do end up isolating Storage B, it's not the end of the world because we saw that was nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to take
Logan
the
got
boost. Yep.
Logan did the gate skip.
Oh, very nice. All right. So yeah, we might see a graveless
Yeah,
lower
they
frigate.
get
I like this play, or gravity full reverse frigate. I like this play a lot, actually. Gives us something to do.
Because we don't have waves, or we can't do mines anyway, so.
Yeah, and like we do have a logical flock residue, but like if Echoes was like,
never mind, we have found wave beam.
Hello wave beam in.
Taking away, never mind.
Oh, this is gross. So speaking of locking yourself in a room, Seekers can this can be perfectly logic, and Seekers are just like somewhere in the 40% of the game world that this wave beam opens up. Yeah.
Somewhere in fan or in mines, and both are all options now.
Yep. That's a great find for Team Malfactor here. Leno, not quite with the first try this time. Leno much better at this trick than I am. I have to learn his ways.
Yeah, I'm decent with this trick too, so I can also help teach you a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'm too used to screw attack.
Fair.
E-tank and all of under dead. Yeah, I'm very surprised Leno spent that much time on a mere E-tank. Dark Burst in bioenergy. Or biohazard
cool.
containment. Yeah. One more check here in the frigate, and then Lupin is kind of free to go kind of wherever.
Oh, we almost out of there.
The other tragedy is, like, this Dark Beam opens up Torpus for Rollin.
Yeah.
We don't have to do Mineshaft before we leave Aegon, which would be tragic.
Anyway, yes, now. Oh, Cargo Freight was a SDK.
Okay, yeah. Nice to have. Alright, send your go to Mineshaft energies to Rollin here. Team Ups does need this bombs to come through pretty quick, or this is going to start becoming a pretty decisive lead for L Factor.
Yeah. I might be going.
Now we still don't have hints. We still don't have screw attack or phazon, so there are multiple wrenches that could be thrown in the works here. Looks like Leno is interested in getting the Skytoplicate hints here. We'll have to wall crawl in. Could walk out if we decide, because the secret door is one way, and we do have supers. I kind of like the idea of walking out, because then we can just go straight into Taurus from there. We'll see what Leno has to do. Okay, this is a promising direction for Rollin to be heading. We just need to go straight through mining station, not take a right into labs. Because storage B is still out there for Rollin. Could be weighing on his mind. Straight through. Yes, yes. All right. Team Ups back in business in just a moment here. The question now turns to when do they get the wave beam? Because that's also a pretty out of the way check.
Yeah.
And Rollin doesn't have the boost ball. Rollin will soon, I suppose, right? Because that's like almost certainly Death King's first check after bombs here. But does that lead you to Hall of Honor Dead? Is the question. Let's see if... Oh boy. Leno saw whatever that was in War with Showgrounds. I sure did not.
I did not see it either.
Oh yeah, plasma processing. We have the boost for it. Actually, wait, yeah, logically, Prime still has nothing to do, huh? So we don't have Varia for Magmor, and we don't have Thermal for Forward's Frigate. So actually, the only logical checks we have are like Tower of Light and Tower Chamber.
We also have a wave for Forward Frigate too, so...
Interesting. I don't mind. I don't mind going out of logic here. Like I stopped to care quite as much about the... Oh. Well, that was just beam ammo, maybe? Hopefully?
That's beam ammo, yeah.
Okay.
But only each angle workstation.
Yep. Not going to be spending the time to pick that up.
SDK hint. Flamethrower!
Yes, we do need the plasma, but we need that anyways.
So.
Well, at least you get 2 while you're in Upper Mines. Elite Research as well. PCA. Well,
PCA.
Again, we're down at UP anyways. Honestly, these are not bad at all. Quarry, okay. Some mines loaded. Storage Cavern Nagmore. Okay, that's a bit spicy. That's probably the hardest one to VMR to. Luckily, we don't need to get out with it, so honestly, 4 tanks already is probably enough. A 5th might help. Especially Game Checks' Ruined Shrine. That must be the bomb-locked one.
Yeah. Which I think that's going to pick up on their side.
Wow, okay, so somehow Echoes just has nothing to do? But,
yeah,
like, get their
has all the
items and...
SKs.
Yeah. Or where the... Does anyone remember where the artifacts were? Yeah, we did see a plasma-locked Torvis key in Fen Transport Access. We're all going to be the first one to Torvis. Not going to be opting to check hints on the way, unlike Leno. So we'll get the lead in terms of the movement here. And Death King didn't pick up the boost ball. Now, presumably Death King gonna get there eventually, but now it changed from the routing order from the first check to the last one on this pathway, which is a bit unfortunate. And kind of probably actually deterred Rollin. Like, Rollin was right next to Ollivander Dead. So that routing order, well, again, very reasonable to do it this way. Like, are we bar skipping? We're not playing Chozo here as Death King. Interesting.
Yeah, artifacts are Crossroads, both Fiery Shores, Under Transit 1, Central Dynamo, Under Temple, OP, and Full Chamber Light.
Okay, wow. So just nothing in Sank? Huh. Not a single key or artifact in Sank. That's spicy. Is this another, no, we have... Is this another seed where Echo's main PBs are just, like, deleted?
That could be.
That is a very convenient emerald.
Yeah. Well, an excellent hint for convenience.
And a very useless hint to get with it.
Hang on, Dark Egg on Torvis. Or Dark Torvis.
As Leno scans the hint, that tells us exactly... Well, tells us about the emerald, but not exactly where it is. But that hint has now been fulfilled. Leno just scanned.
That was roughly, yeah.
We're only going to see the SDK here. Oh, artifact, right. Not opting to open up the shortcut. I like to. I'm not convinced it's good because I don't think it I don't often go through there, but I feel so bad every time I want to go through there and I can't because I didn't open up scan the gate. So I often do just to have it as better routing options in the future. But I could be just throwing a bit of time away every seed. It's entirely possible. I think we didn't check. Did we check Great Bridge there? Did we PV the Rebel? I don't even think we looked at the work site there. No Rollin's just schmoving. Do we know something?
Oh yeah, I see it. And, yeah, it hasn't been popped yet.
Well, maybe Rollin was just always planning to turn around here.
Probably.
No matter what. Yeah. I hate going back through this. Yeah. This jump is... gets it, and unfortunately walks off. Yep. Honestly, jumping from the ledge here. I do a slope jump, and I'm honestly now convinced that is worse than what Rollin's trying here. Jumping from this ledge actually does seem to be easier.
I had to do the slope jump here as well.
Does look like it's easy to bonk your head, as we're finding,
yeah.
But... Oh, that should be good. Not quite. I didn't take the corner quite tight enough. Good. Oh, don't walk off. Okay.
Oh, well, there's main PBs.
Oh, yeah, that'll be them. So, Logan already in labs. Did we see Farfen? And I just missed Farfen in its entirety? Or did Logan skip
yeah, he did Farfen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about the very back of it, but I did see Grav Chamber, which was dead, other than he picked up the E-Tank and Grav. Or
Okay. So yeah, we would have missed storage cave due to lack of plasma, but otherwise okay. Then yeah, this
Yeah.
makes sense. It's the next step. Alright, Death King heading back. Scourge! Turning around. I thought this was going to be the mid Chozo, or the late Chozo back to mid Chozo play, which would have made sense, but Logan has, or Death King has a different idea in mind. Curious what this will be.
More fun Temple Grounds for the Worm Case.
Yeah, Death King needs to find this boost.
So we can go pick up a wave that's all dead.
Yeah.
I think nothing quad. We don't have a boss in yet.
And not that I recall.
All I remember is quad was an E, and that was it.
So yeah, Rollin doing good, keeping up pace with Len in terms of checks, but yeah, Death King gonna start falling pretty far behind here. Just due to the lack of options without having that wave beam in hand.
Yeah.
And the later bombs.
Yeah. Underground tunnel. It's in progression. Kind of.
Going back to the high mecha loop. Was something bomb locked here? So I don't. Have we seen Flagra from either side yet?
No, we have not.
All right, let's see if we can avoid Tree Pirate today. Dark Egon key hints. And we get a burger. I think that's vanilla. We went back for a missile. Maybe Miss saw it? Or maybe he just thinks he has nothing to do. But we have plant. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you were like true BK, I could see just like running around grabbing random expansions. You didn't, because well, why not? But yeah, with checks to do, I'm a little surprised by that, unless we did think something was in there. Maybe didn't get a good look when we went for the scout earlier, which has definitely happened to me. Yeah. Zero drops for Rel in there. Gonna not have enough missiles for the super door if that was where we were planning on heading. The tank continues to climb for the prime players, which is good given the lack of Varia suit. Still no idea where the heck that Varia is, which is been a surprising number of these late Varia suits actually. Well, suit near a half pipe. Perhaps right here in the Plaza Axis that Leno is about to check. This would be a kind of terrible Varia location, honestly. I'm trying to go straight up there. I don't know that that really buys you much rather than just solving the puzzle.
Oh, there's thermal in the courtyard.
Okay. So that means it is Varia that locks us out of the second half of Prime. So we're not getting to it through Frigate, logically. And it was not in Plaza Access. Ay. Where is this suit? Could be here. Plaza also famously a half pipe. I was interested. Oh yeah.
If the sword doesn't bully him.
Oh, just a new tag. All right, well that's sort of like a Varia suit if you squint.
Yeah,
get enough of them. Also sort of like a wave beam if you squint. Round back here. We converging on... Not sure what happened. Oh, Ron doesn't have boost. Right, so we got turned around. Yeah. This boost is being quite nice for Leno here in this Torvis Redding.
Yeah.
So yeah, Leno gonna have access to these two checks here. Rollins gonna presumably skip. We'll see if we find anything in Dark Torvis Arena.
Oh,
The
there
Death
it
King
is.
is
There's the
fine.
suit.
Okay. So the boost is gonna come through, but it's like not at the best timing because Rollins on the wrong side of the gate. I've seen Rollins go for this gate skip before. We could opt to try to go for it after we finish like the rest of this loop. Good kill there on Boost Guardian for a missile expansion. Oh, you know what I said earlier about Wind Chamber Gateway coming to Logic? It didn't, because the grapple's not in Logic.
Oh yeah, because you need screw time to get over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, in retrospect, the I think the Temple Grounds play from Rollin was unfortunately just like incorrect.
Well, there's the boost.
I don't know why that occurred to me like right now, but it did. Yeah, there's the artifact there for... Is Rollin going to go out of bounds here? Did we finish Dark Turvis? Did we do Venomous Pond?
I don't think so.
Huh. Surprised by this too. Let me go straight back in. Unless maybe we are gonna head to try to open the gate in the light world so that we can like do stuff like, because we have that suit near
That's probably the Ingheim key there.
So I guess Rollin might be trying to focus in on the suit here and like the focus on the half pipes.
Almost vanilla.
Okay, I think I can see this from Rollin's side. Route in all our Torvis half pipes quicker now that we have boost. Let's see if we can get our prime player moving by finding them Varia. Is I think the thought process here. We'll see. We could go all the way back through Grove, or if we're feeling spicy, we could just take this directly into Forgotten Bridge and go for the gate skip. We'll see what Rollin opts for here. Ooh, looks like the spicy route. Because none of this makes any sense if we're not going for the gate skip. Otherwise, I don't know why we would go out of bounds if we're just taking the portal again. We'll see how this goes for Rollin. I hate this trick. I'm good at it now, but I sure spent hours upon hours upon hours bashing my head against this stupid BSJ in multi-worlds and stuff. I maybe have spent more time on this trick than any other in Echoes. It was so stupid. It's an interesting camera angle. I like to look closer to that red circle. Okay, this works too. Ayo! Wow! Yeah, flick right, left and right, you'd have it. You have enough height here. Yeah, if you just flick left, right, you'll get it. Or you can wait, and eventually you'll float high enough that you can walk over. You do need a decent amount of height for the flick left and right to actually repo you on the correct side. But Rollin has more than enough. So, but it'll take a little longer this way, but it should work out in just a few more moments. But nicely done, Rollin. So this will net Death King Navaria. That gets Death King going again. Question still remains, when the heck do we ever go to Hollow Iron Dead? The answer, in my shoes, would be not anytime soon. Unless a hint points me there. So we kind of got to hope for a hint.
Oh, Cobalt and Water Shrine.
Well, I'm doing the same thing there. I always do. Like, as soon as I get the gate skip, I always feel the urge to immediately spin that spinner. But, like, it's, like, slower to just do it now versus wait until you're actually leaving the area. Because we just kind of went across that walkway twice for no reason. But I have the same instinct of, like, oh, I got the trick. I got to lock it in. But, like, you're not going anywhere. You'll get to use the spinner eventually. But, yeah, no, very nicely executed on Rollins' side there. There's the Fire Shores artifact for Logan. Gets to keep it this time with the Varia. And we can make our way down to Storage Cavern, sorry. Get that SDK. Then what? Mines, I guess. Logan's done most of everything else. You're still hunting what? Plasma? I don't think X-ray.
Plasma, X-ray, and Screw Attack, and Phase On.
Do we really not need either Echo's Visor or Seekers, huh? Huh.
Or as we know, well, speaking of visors.
Speaking of visors. Oh yeah, there's a visor. Yeah, it's uncommon for Dark Visor not to be required. I feel like I always need that stinking... like, one of those stinking E-cash, just something every seed.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on the right track here. This is presumably going to be a boost Guardian play, so that'll be the Varia suit coming in for the thing. Honestly, great timing. You could drop right down into Lava Lake. Let's see if he finishes Flogger here. We'll see if we could get an early wild attempt as well, just to not have to worry about that later. Anything on the plant? No. That could have been a good out. Like imagine like a plasma on the plant.
Yeah.
Suddenly this race looks a lot different. Because who knows when Logan goes back for Sun Chamber at this point. Although honestly, he's kind of heading that direction.
Yeah.
Maybe we are about to see Sun Chamber. We don't have a spider. The spider I would consider like just doing it from the back, but
those ghosts could have plasma too. We just need spider to be able to get them unlocked.
Death King going for this. Oh yeah, because the Varia, we like just barely haven't seen the Varia yet. I wonder if the Varia will make him reconsider. Dungeon contains Leno's key. Gross. We've seen enough key hints that I should know whose key that is, but I do not.
I think that's our in-hype key.
Okay, then we truly do not care. So the odds of any of the... Oh, I think that was one bomb too high. Okay. Well, at least we have Plasma, or Varia, so we can move on. But yeah, Death King, like, already pretty much behind an entire Fendrana clear.
Yeah.
Now, saying that, is there much to really clean up in Fen? Like, if Wave comes through and they're kind of in go mode, like... Death King maybe could just go straight into mines and not actually be that far behind, but surely there were at least some things in Fen.
Well,
right?
there's potential chapel as well. Is Logan didn't do chapel yet.
Mm-hmm. Rollin, I note, also did not find the Annihilator before leaving Aegon, which, yeah, makes sense, because we didn't have boost.
Yeah.
That could come into play here as well. Also, apparently missed the PB kill here, so having to kill Boost Guardian the old-fashioned way.
Yep, that's being higher.
Sorry, we had everything to just do dungeon. Not even a bad check.
Yeah.
We didn't go to Under Transit 1? Question mark? That was an artifact or an SDK.
It was an artifact.
Honestly, I would have just cleared out the whole Dark World probably from there.
Though the issue is you're gonna get you have to go through the vanilla way to get to grapple. But yeah. There's no screw type to get the bonk into the arena.
Yeah, you'd have to go the vanilla way, or like you can BSJ up through the like you did the fight, and then just like drop down from there. Because I like pretty much I have like one of my hardest rules in this randomizer is like don't solve this room if you don't have gravity.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a freaking nightmare. Like if you're gonna do blood grabless, go in through the Dark World.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to lose the ability to go from lower to upper
Brown's Spider at Tower Chamber.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Rollin reset? Crashed? Reset? What happened there? Thanks, game, for the ice beam hint. Because yeah, we don't want to go into the. Oh no, there's the slope jump we can do to escape this room even without being able to activate the crystal.
Okay, Rayland reset off of that.
I'm curious, but curious by that. Is this really straight to Hall of Honor dead? Is Rollin just harder the cards in this? Like it still would be a strong lead for L Factor, but there's like this becomes a race again if the wave shows up right now. Left, no, your other left. Unfortunate. This might be
JK is not
W instead.
No. Only boss is known is freaking Quad.
Oh, Cobalt showed up at some point. I missed that.
Cobalt was in Warrior Shrine.
Ah, okay.
Which is about to be gone from Death King.
No, okay. I missed that a while ago.
Yeah, it was a bit ago, yeah. No, Carol, do you something better. Plasma and Airy. Tune back at the Reggie Bath stream of the GDQ run.
Vine Plaza also, by the way, was not an SDK. So if it was
so it might
some
have been
sort
red
of
key,
key, yeah, it would be red. So there are some spicy. Could it be a Chicka key? Our last Chicka key on Vine Plaza?
The last thing here, the last thing I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember just seeing the worm keys and the oh my god.
Grudge hack and training chamber? Ugh.
That's disgusting, honestly.
Gross. Alright, well, Team L Factor definitely closing in on go mode here. Plasma gets find Plasma, and then we can also get the Phazon suit hint. So Plasma is really the only kind of outstanding thing that we don't have any intel on. Do we ever resolve elevator unit hit? That's a great question. We must have, right? Because we found every ball upgrade.
Yes.
But I don't know how or why. So,
I don't know. Backpack on the Untemple wall.
Okay. That's quite nice to have, honestly, especially if blogs in our near future. Torvus Temple was Echo's PBs. Yes, you got it, Tyrannosaur. That's correct.
Yeah.
That was the hint. Oh no, we're playing Sank. There's not a ton to do in Sank logically. We can do Spider Guardian and O'Lear. Those are in logic. That's it? Question mark?
Technically airy, but that's a PR for no return.
Yep.
Error.
If SA wave locked, then wave is seeker locked.
Kara turning into Emperor Palpatine already.
SA wave locked, then wave is seeker locked.
Do it.
I think wave. No, wait.
Seekers are unknown. So I think Seekers, Phazon Suit, Plasma, Echo.
I don't think that's true, Reed. I think we are allowed still to live in the universe where Echoes is supposed to drop in, lock themselves in there for wave, and Seekers are just somewhere locked by wave and ice, like in mines or something.
Maybe.
I don't think the screw attack changes any of that logic. Get a Cobalt hint here. Show us wave. Alright, it's not a check a key in Mining Plaza if there's a key there at all.
Yeah, which is, I think it's a
yeah, so we no longer care about Mining Plaza. Yeah, Rowlin really needs a good hint here. In sync. Do we get a plasma beam on Grapple Guardian? That'd be fun. No.
No. Not like my race, but Grapple Guard hit my ice. That was still bad.
Yeah, yep. Dark Taurus, and Fen. I don't know where we found the two keys that Leno has.
I think it was Taurus and Dark Taurus, I think were the ones we found.
We didn't find one in Fen? Because Logan pretty much full cleared Fen. Is it plasma locked?
It's either plasma locked or it's on Chapel, because I don't know if he peaked Chapel yet.
Yeah, or Thardus. I don't think either.
Thardus, yeah.
Thardus
to keep on, we didn't do that yet either.
Come on, hint. Ooh, okay. Is Phazon just on a leer? Could also be Sync Map. Could be FTA. Yeah, Phazon.
Entrance?
Phazon near a light energy reads the hint in main gyro chamber. Good intel for team. Oops.
Would that include Tumos? Because I don't know if we got a Tumos in yet.
Yes, that would include Tumos. No, it would not include Tumos because Tumos is already hinted.
Was it?
Well, no, it's the like there. It won't ever hint the same item twice, and there is a guaranteed hint for Tumos.
Oh,
so the only time you'll learn about something being
okay.
Tumos is via the Tumos hint.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be a one must hint, but in these settings, a one must hint is not totally interesting.
Yeah. That is a red key. That looks like the Lost Harvest key in Ice Temple.
Okay. Grapple. Prime grapple on Sun Chamber Ghosts. Stupid.
LOL. The Gerbil meme.
The best beam, some might say. Incorrectly.
Now, when do we get the spider beam?
Yeah. That's a great question. Oh, right. Yes. Tyrannosaur are reminding us. We saw the Fen key, or the Torvus key in Fen. It was in Transport Center.
Yeah. Then probably the Aegon key then. One of the two.
Nothing of note in Sank
Kara.
Triple Axis. Now we have to reload the room anyways if we truly want to do area, but I don't think that is what Roland's going for here. You're following this grapple. This misbegotten grapple beam that is trolling us this whole seed with new, exciting, bad logical possibilities.
Yeah. Well, over the nose, he could boost through that gate.
Ducks are having a or Logan having a bit of trouble getting out of here. Bomb jump is a bit finicky just because of the collision's sticky from the back if you don't make it all the way up before you press forwards, and then
I usually have boosts to go through because it's usually easier for me.
Chica is dead.
Oof.
Missile expansion reads the hint in main research. Tumas dead.
No, it's the cheeseburger.
And O'Lear was not the Phazon suit.
Nope.
Rule that one out.
So Hive Entrance, FTA, Psych Map.
I believe that's it. And Leno can head straight down to Sank Map and check that before even getting the hint.
Yeah.
May just stumble face first into the Phazon suit. Find out. They're on resetting again.
Hero's plotting.
Jimmy Jero.
Hero still wants the airy play.
The airy dream.
Could still happen.
I feel like if you come this far as Rollin, you're supposed to just bite the bullet and do Spider Guardian.
Yeah, probably. Well, then it'll take the save, so if he crashes here, then you'll literally just be right here. Yep, there's the neat Phazon suit.
Plasma beam for go mode for Team Alfactor.
Plasma X-ray.
Oh yeah.
Read X-ray for OP.
Good call.
OP and the PCA.
Yep. Oh, that's tragic. Because X-ray unlocks exactly one check. Well, no, that's not true.
Logically, if it had higher settings, it'd be one check.
Yeah. Oh my god, it is Zeri. K-Rar, the dream. Is it a vanilla Echo Visor? The sad part is, even if it is, Rollin doesn't have the Annihilator to, take full advantage of having Echo. The extra tragedy is that, no, yeah. It would open up logical caretaker possibilities, but I doubt we'll I doubt we'll actually see that come to pass.
Arbor Chamber was nothing.
So we need to reload the room. Looks like Rollins gonna opt to just do it through this boost jump here.
That was a bad boost. Yeah. One on more fun too.
The only thing Annihilator could be needed for is for finding plasma, but we're talking about the universe where we find a vanilla Echo Visor. It's just the value of it is dampened by not having Annihilator, so that you can do all the Echo Annihilator gates. And then with the thanks game hint, I'm always displeased to see hints for things I found, because it's dang it, I stumbled into this for free, and now my opponent gets a hint to bail them out if they didn't.
Yeah.
Jerk. Stupid Luminoth leaving that hint for my opponent. The grapple was hinted, which is terrifying.
Sword C, yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about continuing to be in Sank here, because I don't think Death King has anything to do, and this stuff is not in logic.
Yeah, no. Camera.
I think I would just do I would maybe do Spider Guardian here if I came this far, because that is actually in logic. But I think at this point you just have to bail and look for other things to do. Vanilla Echo could be in logic, yes.
Yeah. So it's logical per se, depending if it's put on a return.
But also, like,
Mains were found, yes.
Echo on its own doesn't do anything question mark for us, so I'm not even that excited about just like yellowing Airy. I guess Airy could be Wave Beam, huh? And then and then Echo's behind Wave. That could be something. So maybe you are supposed to do Airy just in case we're in that awful universe. Could that line of thinking could be true for Plasma though?
Yeah.
Which would be spicy. Plasma or Echo in Lower Mines. Locked by Plasma. Wave is in Hall of Honor dead and appears to be unhinted, which is very unfortunate because that's such an easy check to just like never come back and do once you're kind of moving through these regions like this. And the boost unfortunately came in, like Death King kind of last location the boost, just in terms of how the routing played out.
Realize that a wave is still not logical till we get Seekers to get out.
Yeah, I'm just like assuming that wave is mines or something.
Yeah.
In fact, I wouldn't surprise me at all if wave like turned up in security access A, like in area Seekers in a short moment here. Leno with, again, the wrong words of O'Lear.
He's trying.
Is there anywhere Seekers can be in Echoes? Is actually an interesting question. Probably, huh? What like haven't we seen? Did we ever see Pod W?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, Roland went that way, and I think no. Did Roland check it? Roland went that way a while ago after a save warp. I've thought that they checked it. Ooh, I like that blue. That's a cool blue that Logan's got on the Phazon suit.
I think if I the colors like green, blue, and the purple, I think are the three best colors.
Yeah, I used purple for a while, and then legally was obligated to use green forevermore.
You're a team name, yeah. The green's not bad considering it gives the Phazon suit like the Razor colors, the black and green.
Mm-hmm. That's the true inside story about Team Orange versus Green is actually purple is my favorite color. I'm just repping green because. But don't tell any of the purple enjoyers that I said that. It'll go to their heads.
I mean, I am technically one of those, so technically you've already spoken to one of them. So technically, I failed in the sense.
Just an E-Tank and watch station. Yeah, Roland doesn't have access to these ATS checks, unfortunately. Nope, I will deny it if asked, but in the future. Yep. You all heard nothing.
I totally didn't hear anything about Baja liking purple. Nope, totally not.
Logan gets spotted by the Phazon Elite here, unfortunately. Did a decent chunk of damage beforehand, so hopefully this shouldn't be too slow. Plus, supers are doing pretty good damage each vulnerable cycle. Leno.
X-ray.
Oh, there's X-ray. Okay. Honestly, kind of bad for Team Oaks, just because like Leno is likely to find that soon. And by soon, I mean like maybe in the next 30 seconds.
That looks like a combo for Prime and Vault.
It does mean Storage Cave is dead for us, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Anytime you play Fen and know that you at least don't have to go back to Storage Cave. Yeah, as soon as Plasma comes through, Logan just pretty much has to just clear through Lower Mines, and then it's done. A lot of keys and STKs down there. So, where is Plasma? We're running out of places in Prime, eh? Like, what's left in Prime? We've even seen Frigate already.
The Lake Control Access, PPC, Lore. Actually, it could be Lore Mines. It could be MQA.
Could be Thardus.
Yeah, it could be too. Or Mod if that hasn't been peaked yet.
Logan's doing this. Oh, Logan doesn't have an X-ray. Oh, and we knew this was okay.
Yeah.
There were many reasons that Logan is doing this.
Yeah.
We're turning around. That surprises me. Oh wow. Team Ups, I guess, has never read artifacts.
Oh,
Which I guess, yeah, they weren't really.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, Plasma could be as deep as MQA in lower mines at this point, especially now that X-ray's been
we
found.
actually get across. So yeah, Plasma could be there. Oh, that's probably being a body blocker.
Gets through. Nice.
Oh, that's where did not want to have anything of Samus getting through there.
Mm-hmm. Roland gonna make the skip into lower Torvus, looks like. We do have boosted Spider to do the statue skip.
I was saving.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna do Airy here.
Oh, baby.
Is it save for the Airy or is it save for freaking?
This looks like Airy.
No, no, we're getting an Airy play. We call that a partial one because we're getting Airy, but let's see if it's actually Plasma, because if it is, that's gonna be go mode there.
There's no way this is Plasma. It would never be Plasma.
You say that, and then
Airy's
I can
bait.
just pick up the batch and Reggie seed from GDQ from that while back.
Well, spoiler: the GDQ seeds are curated.
Oh yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, I figured that, but still. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, because it did.
Yeah. Alright, Lena taking a look. I really... okay.
Nope, okay.
Did not like the look of that. Now I'm going for this statue skip here. A very precise boost, and unless they're down right input, we can... little collision gap that the statue has.
Like, right as you start dropping is when you want to boost off. Still.
Yes, indeed. We didn't just happen to roll exactly Morph Ball and Mining Plus.
Or more full out of Morbists, that too.
Yeah, I mean, just early, like even in one of my 4-tournament races, I've had a hard required vanilla Echo Visor, so it can happen. It can certainly happen. We've been seeing so many vanilla Dark Visors too. It's like kind of wild. Chica has really made a comeback this tournament.
Yeah,
I don't like it's so weird to me that like these hotspots just like kind of come and go through like very tiny changes to like the generator and randomizer logic that just like weirdly spiral into the seeds feeling different over time.
Oh, we get a Steve here.
And do we get a plasma on Spider Guardian? So this routes quite nicely for it. So Logan can just like head down to MQA, and if we're wrong, worst case, we just like leave the pivot there, and as soon as plasma turns up, you just reload that save and go do lower mines, and you're done. Or was that could have been plasma? Is that plasma in vent shaft? We are interested in it. Oh, baby,
Oh,
that is go mode.
Ow, okay. That's why I was like, why did Leno say... Oh, good. Okay.
Oh man, we get some vanilla lower Torvus action here. Actually using the boost spinner in this room. Gonna make our way to Gathering Hall this way. Hey, where were Seekers? That's a great question.
I mean, I don't think we've had a worm hit yet. Worms could have Seekers.
I'm gonna guess that Seekers were in Pod W. That's my current theory. See if Rollin makes the same lower Torvus play here. We'll need to also do the same slope jump Leno did, if so. Yeah, these hints just not pointing us to the wave beam. Very unfortunate. That's such an easy check to isolate.
Yeah.
I've absolutely lost races to All of Honor Dead as well. I don't even know what Leno has to do. There were not many keys and artifacts and echoes. Like, is Leno just done?
For SDKs, it was all in Prime, so...
Trying to remember if we even have any artifacts left for Leno to pick up, or if it's just straight up like 6 things in lower mines, and then we do got to go back up to flamethrower room after finishing lower mines here. I know. Yeah, Leno's got some time to do some incidental checks if he chooses. Here's Sand Canyon.
Maybe find like double damage or something to kind of ease up the final losses.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't even hate just like going. You can go grab your cannonball too, just so you have that for EI2. Don't get trolled by an Inglet.
Yeah.
Another bit of a stinker of a seat here. We are going to be close to the 2-hour mark on some of these finish times. Heading back this way. Crossroads, yeah. Boost was late, so I don't think we ever did Crossroads. We're missing 5. OP is 2 of them. This is a 3rd. Flamethrower is 1. And then I don't remember what the last thing that they're collectively missing is. I don't think Fungal Hall B or MQB were them, though, so I think there's something else outside of mines. Logan did make it to Storage Cavern. And maybe Leno does have one more random key out there. Leno didn't take this. Okay, we're going back to Torvus. Is there one more thing in Torvus? True final boss of this run for Leno. The Seeker Skip. And I guess maybe the next one too, unless we're gonna out of bounds in the elevator room. Alright, but another warp to start from Rollin. Could this finally be Hall of Honor Dead? Could also be Phase on Grounds. Phase on Grounds is a good check here. Yeah, it's gonna be Phase on Grounds first. That is understandable. Yeah, I'm having a hard time here. We gonna out of bounds this, or are we just gonna go in some other direction? Not sure where we're headed in Torvis, to be honest. What didn't we do?
Like he's warping out.
If I scroll up, SDKs. Not a single SDK was, in Echoes. This is the last artifact. So yeah, Leno is just done. Not sure what we were going to Torvis for, to be honest with you. Oh, I think it's Ruined Shrine lower. That's the last key after. I think we have to do this flamethrower and then Ruined Shrine. Okay. Such like game checks. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the cannonball get picked up here, though. Gives you something to do. But no, looks like we're just gonna wait in gateway access. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the music to Leno. Although Leno's also standing around, huh? We'll do Rollins. Yeah, we're gonna get. Oh, okay, no, yeah, we hadn't checked Pod W. All right, was I right? Is this Seekers? It would make a lot of sense if it was. And then it would probably lead Rollin, hopefully, straight to Hall of Honor Dead. Although it probably opens up some random extra stuff too that I'm not considering. Leno with the yep. The room will load ever so slightly faster if you return more of these keys. So Leno gonna return 7 and then go back out. I was right. Seekers. All right.
IW lol.
Gross. Alright, where were we taking Seekers, though? So we got Mining Station B opened up, Cache A, unless Rollin did that Seeker skip earlier. But hopefully...
Hopefully it goes
All of Honor Dead. Yeah, we are already
and that's
in.
now logical with the Seekers.
Yep. So where were those suits, by the way? Like, Leno had light suits since, like, a gazillion years ago.
One of them I don't remember, but the other one was the one he picked up was the Storage B.
Oh, yeah, Rollin never... Yeah, Rollin maybe didn't ever go back for Storage B. We did kind of isolate that. I forgot about that, even back when I was talking about that post-Darkbeam route. That Storage B was actually important. Well, it didn't end up being hard recorded for anything, but...
No, thankfully.
Ooh, Sank Map! It's probably
actually, map. No, yeah. Like map for Phelan, yeah, so it was.
Remind me where Screw Attack was?
Prime Training Chamber.
Ugh. This is like, when does Death King ever get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Team Oops is going to be a minute. They are a ways from finishing here. There's a flamethrower check. Now Logan just needs to save warp, and I believe do Ruin Shrine, yeah.
Water Hall will be the other one, right? Oh, Seekers being their missers solved. And you got a lot of the Seeker missers. There we go.
Yep. Hey, there's a wave beam. Yeah, that cannot feel good. Why are two racers not moving? So Death King has cleared out the entirety of the game that is possible with the items he has. He's about to receive a wave beam that will get him going again. Leno, on the other hand, they are nearly done with their seed. They need one more item to be collected by their partner, Logan. Then they will be ready for final bosses. So yeah, Team L Factor in a commanding position here. There's the wave beam, and Death King is on his way again. And now just says the needle in a haystack of finding that screw attack. And of course, of all places, back in Chozo, when the wave beam opens up, like all of Fendrana and all of Mines, which are going to be way more tempting of targets to explore first. But we do expect a thermal right away. That's nothing, I suppose. Correct. This is this racing format is a two-person multi-world format. One world being Prime 1, one world being Prime 2. So the items, it's a randomizer where the items can be shuffled into either your own world or your partner's world of the opposite Metroid Prime game. But last Sky Temple key comes through for Leno, so we are off to final bosses. And Logan as well, having every artifact in hand, once we reset, can head to his own final bosses. We're all now going to play for Sky Temple Hints, now that Death King is moving and has access to the bulk of the world. We'll get the memo that Death King has pretty much all of the remaining work to do.
Yeah. Other than the light suit and the Phazon suit grab.
True, yes. Yeah, Rollin does need to track down the light suit unless they know the out of bounds for Snake Map Station. If we ever found double damage, we're going to use 4 supers here, or maybe a couple supers into some Annihilator. So far, so good. One more. Good one cycle. That was a. I hate that the inglets can spawn literally underneath you. That's so
yeah.
stupid. Nearby would be one thing, but come on, really? Underneath you? Silly game. And boost ball, doing boost ball things to Ridley. There we go.
You got it.
Oh,
so
got it, but Ridley managed to take off, so we're gonna have to wait for
and to fly back down, yeah.
And Screw Attack, doing Screw Attack things, tempering 3. Good kill. Alright, so where is Rollin off to now? We are walking out of Gateway here. So where does that mean we're headed? The bunch of we could play vanilla Sank front. Is a thought. Rollin has the light or the phase on suit hint, I believe, right? Peeking FTA is a pretty good play then, just to know if it's there or somewhere else. Then at least you know it's either Hive Entrance or Sank map for when the light suit comes in. Alright, do we get center? Ooh, we whiff the Dark Burst and the Screw Attack. Ooh, careful with the shots. If one lands, you're gonna get centered. Yeah, I would just wait here, Leno. Just wait for yeah, okay. Luckily, we miss all our shots, so we get another opportunity to go for a Dark Burst. Is an interesting option here. I'm not used to seeing this as the opener to the fight, especially without double damage. Yeah, that was not great damage. And centered. Unfortunate.
But me personally, I usually just do the screw attack method. I hope for the best.
Yeah, with double damage, some of the damage strats can be pretty good. I know, like Lucarius, I think likes to go a super missile into Dark Beam. That seemed pretty effective to me. A lot of people just go like Dark Beam, missile, and repeat that. Sabra doing Charge Dark, which is that was a new one to me. It seemed like good damage, but it seemed also a little harder to control her movements.
Yeah.
But instead, we will simply have to wait out for the correct pellet attacks. We are back in Torvis on Rollins' side here. Oh yeah, we never never made it to like Venice Pond, did we? Or like Cache B? Maybe not even Cache A. Actually, yeah, definitely not Cache A.
We didn't do because those Seekers were late.
Yeah, and Screw.
And Cache B and Venomous Pond. I think Venomous Pond we saw. I don't remember Cache B though. We saw that.
Yeah, I like remember Rollin turning around we just went out in Portal Chamber. I remember. Yeah, I was curious about that. Why we just kind of abandoned. Oh no, yeah, no, I remember why. It's because the Varia hit came through.
Yeah.
The boost came through more specifically in combination with the Varia hit. Light suit also not hinted. It is very unfortunate that we received a grapple beam hint of all things. And not a hint for like the two most important things in this Echo scene. Oh my god, the barest sliver of health left on Lenopus' side for Samus here. Always annoying. One more shot will do it. And that is time for Leno. G's in chat. Rollin has already forfeited, even though Logan has not finished. Alright, we will mark them as DNF'd. I think they see the writing on the wall here.
Yeah.
We'll invite them in to interview. You get to listen to Echo's credits in the meantime.
I think the other things that we're missing is Echo, unlimited missiles, and double damage, I believe. And then probably the two prime charge combos. Yep. I think one was spotted.
Yeah, I want to say I saw something that looked like Flamethrower. I don't remember where it was, but I don't remember seeing Ice Spreader.
I think it was Vault, I think what Leno looked at, and then it was one of the
combo. That sounds right. Right, decent. Oops. Well, yeah, plasma. We're skipping wave at least on the. Yeah, Logan not going for the. Oh my god.
Excellent. XL is being a bully to him right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to power phase. No, I should run. Go to ice. No, go back to power. No, go back to ice.
So yeah, subchamber 4. It can change at its whims. One thing a lot of runners will do is if you stay close enough, it'll always use a melee attack rather than switching or using any other attacks. And so if you can kind of get into a pattern of baiting out a melee attack and then dodging it. I remember it being hard for me to learn like how to bait out the attack and not get hit by it, because getting hit by it's really bad. Because it in subchambers, I think 3 onwards, it takes your arm cannon away, so you like lose the ability to shoot for a decent chunk of time if you ever get hit by that melee attack.
Okay, went on to Essence. And I'm on Leto's stream, so we'll see where the stuff was. That was on Hinton. Alright. Echoes was security cave back then.
You.
Oh. Double damage was PMT. And storage cave was limit missiles. There were Echo and freaking limit missiles were both back there. Yeah, Mighty Plaza was an Ingham key.
A couple things here in the Essence fight. So it's going to do some number of attacks each visor phase. You can interrupt the attacks by shooting it with the phazon beam, and then letting it set up its next attack. Call those like attack or animation cancels. Another thing you can do, when you step out of the phazon pool, the game keeps your phazon beam active for a little bit, but it stops decrementing the amount of like energy in the pool. So if you keep walking in and out of the phazon pool, you can kind of eke out a bit of extra damage from the pool that you otherwise wouldn't have.
Another one thing you got to be aware of is trying to make sure he stays away from his exoskeleton in the
True
back room, because if he does, he will skip this pool.
Just a tiny bit more, and we will be done here for Team L Factor. There we go.
And that is
It is time. Congratulations to our winners today, Team L Factor. We will invite all 4 of them in for an interview. We are joined already by Leno. Welcome in.
And this was somehow a seed.
So yeah. Somehow items were places. Yeah. Welcome in. Joined by Rollin and Death King as well. Welcome in, GG's.
GG.
Oh, that was a tough one. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the issue, if it wasn't already. Or I guess, yeah, you guys don't know yet, but yeah, they just found Wave Beam maybe 15 minutes ago.
Ouch.
No.
Ooh.
What was that at again?
Hall of Honor dead.
So, the funny thing about that, Leno, is Seekers were quite early with that too.
Oh yeah, I knew they had to be and I just didn't do pod W, so I figured that's probably where they were going to end up being.
Yeah, that's where they were.
Well, I was assuming it was a
my
lock
God.
yourself in the room thing again. I was actually thinking they were just somewhere in Prime.
I
and,
spread
like,
it in MQA.
I did initially think that as well, but once a couple of the checks were done, like no, this has got to be. Wait, secrets have to be in my game somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of it, just a couple. It was like a couple every route. It's just like all the little route divergences all played in L Factor's favor. Just like every the dark beam comes in, Leno goes straight to prime bombs, whereas Rollin did some more stuff in labs and dark labs and whatnot. And then similarly, after bombs came through, Logan went straight to Echo's boost, whereas the way Death King routed, that was the last check that came through. And by that point, Rollin had already walked by Hall of Honor dead, and at that point, it's really hard to ever route that back in. And of course, there was no hint for it. Yeah, so it just all kind of compounded into a nightmare, I'm sure, for team ups.
Like, there was even one thing, like, if I just saved after Jump Guardian, I would have had Dark Beam 10 minutes earlier, because I would have just gone straight to Storage D after leaving Spider's Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
But since
did
I
you
didn't have to save, and I wanted to go back to GFMC next and check the item on the ship, I didn't want to lose Jump Guardian again, so I decided against going in there, because like I have still checks to go there. I think there was at least Wind Chamber Gateway, I think. Potentially.
So I missed this actually at the time, but I realized in retrospect, like nothing in Temple Grounds was actually in logic at that point, because the grapple you had was out of logic in Storage C.
Yep.
So, and then you didn't have an item, you didn't have main PBs to get to GFMC. So like even when you were still in Aegon, like it would have been safe ? I like, and I get you. Like I always fear dropping down just because like I worry that I have overlooked something. But yeah, even by the time you're still in Aegon,
even with that, there was at least a comms area that was unchecked yet. So
you hadn't done okay. Then yeah, that makes sense. I didn't realize you
at least one check, so I didn't feel safe just dropping in there. If I had the save, I would have just gone in there because okay, Jump Guardian is saved. I got nothing since. And if I lose like some expansions, I lose them, whatever. But of course, I didn't save because I was trying to chase that morph ball hint, and with no dark beam, I tried everything that was potentially them, and they weren't. So yeah. And after that, I was just so tilted that nothing worked out. And I tried to find something that maybe can give us an edge back or something, because I know how good Leno is. I can't keep up in echoes wise. So
yeah, like it looked like you were chasing your translator hints pretty well, which like is a good general strategy. But yeah, they were just useless this seat. Like they didn't even. So you had your light suit. That was the last thing you needed to look for because the Phazon was in sync map. But even that didn't seem like it got hinted anywhere. So like the two most important things just like didn't get hinted.
Phazon
was hinted as a light energy transport, and I had
it was in.
So I knew I needed light suit. I didn't know where.
I don't know if I said that wrong. The light suit wasn't hinted.
The light suit. I didn't see a light suit hint. So the hints I'm missing are Sank Entrance, I think, and then Mining Station B. Those are the two I'm missing, I believe.
Yeah. So light suit was in Storage B, I think. Is you?
Yeah, Storage B.
Yep.
So that was unfortunate too, because like that, because after Dark Beam, like you jumped into the Dark Labs portal, and it's like probably should see Storage B there.
I nearly did the same thing. I nearly decided to not do Storage B. I'm glad I thought about it before I left, because that has burned me in the past.
Especially like having Light Beam Supers makes you want to go all the way to English 4.
No, my reasoning was like DK was like in BK for like 15 minutes now, I feel like, and I had no Dark Beam, so there were two Morph Ball tunnels that one of them had prime bomb, so like I needed to go there.
Oh,
So,
right. I
like-
forgot about the morph tunnel hint. Yeah. I was completely
So-
not thinking about that.
Like storage B was unfortunately not something I could do at the time because I needed to get DK moving again, and
Nope, that's a
after
good
that
point.
it was just not anywhere close where I wanted to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that hint. Okay, that makes more sense.
And then it turned into a plasma casino mode too at the end.
Yeah.
If
So
you
yeah,
went lower mines first, you win.
Yep. Plasma was in vent
Vent
shaft. Yep.
At least we dodged casino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
honestly,
you have X-ray yet? I forget where X-ray was.
Yeah.
X-ray was
I
Cat West.
have it.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
we
yeah.
also had
Oh,
X-ray at some point, so that's
Right.
one we found. Where was Screw Attack?
Training.
Attack was a
training.
training chamber.
Yeah.
Locked by that wave beam.
Also awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's wave
Yeah.
beam, and you're in Fen. Like, oops, actually nothing's in Fen. It's gonna be a million.
Yeah,
Like the same thing happened to Darkstar.
Where
Or
was
Logan
Prime
got
Grapple then?
wave and just like couldn't find anything for a long time.
Where was what, Raylan?
Prime Grapple?
Prime Grapple was
oh.
Flagra Ghosts.
And Ghost, yeah, that was it.
Ah, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This was a bad one.
Enough. Double damage was in PMT.
Of course.
Yeah, wasn't getting that. I saw that in credits.
Echo and 11 missiles were both in backbend in security cave and storage cave.
That's fine. They could stay there. I made KR happy by checking area. I'm sure that it's fine.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of it chat. He was hoping Rails was going to do it. They got sad and went away from it.
I thought about it. Like, at that point, it was just like, what if I just do Airy for Vanilla Echo for something? Why not? Like, but yeah, then there was the phase on Susan that I wanted to chase first, and then the other checks to the right. And I don't know.
Yeah, that is just. I hate Hall of Undead. If you like don't do it exactly the one time you're walking out of Temple Grounds, like you just don't ever get to it. I have absolutely been burned by that check before, and it's like not very good to go there before Boost turns up. It really just like came down to Leno having Boost and having the opportunity to like do that check at a time that was on path.
Well, I saw the cannonball and wind chamber. Like maybe this could help me at some point, but then my screw check just never appeared. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cannonball's gonna stay right there then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if the Screw Attack would have shown up, I would have had that cannonball in a reasonable time. But like, it wasn't, so it was just not working out.
It's a long seed to go without wave or screw. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Screw Attack was hiding in
And-
training grounds.
Of course, like after the last race where I learned the Across Lake Seekerless on the fly, I brushed up on a bit more of the Seekerless, and the very next seat, like just Screw Attack, is never to be found for any attempt of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
One, I know you do like some out of bounds, Roland. One thing that might be worth learning is in main reactor, if you come in through the light beam, it's quite easy to just like BSJ out of bounds and then just trigger the Dark Samus fight from out of bounds, and then that makes that play that felt risky like safe, because you can do the boss first, and then with the BSJ up you can leave the room even without closing the gate or opening the gate.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot that I would still kind of need to learn if I really want to route more efficient. So I was doing some of those step by step. I have definitely improved quite a bit since the start,
Mhm.
but like there's just so much, and I'm not playing
There's so much.
Echoes as my main game whatsoever, or like I'm not trying to be the best Echoes player there is, so like I have limited time and motivation to learn new stuff, and unfortunately, always not the correct ones I learned for the races. I know.
I feel you. This is theoretically my main game, and I still can't keep up with all the crazy stuff people are cooking up.
Yeah, Echoes is more mine as well, and I still can't keep up with all the out of bounds going on.
Yeah.
I totally stick with the no out of bounds because some of it I can deal with, just not like always like.
Mhm.
Then at this point, like, what's the point of half the inventory if you're just gonna skip all everything?
Mhm.
So that's why I usually just say out of bounds to make the scene more interesting.
Yeah, the problem
Alright.
with that is since I am just learning some of the stuff and trying to factor it in. If I were just suddenly to switch to no out of bounds RAs, I would probably just forget mid seed and just do one out of memory now because I'm trying to incorporate them at times where they make sense. So like I'm at the spot where no out of bounds is probably worse for me than just playing normal, but I'm not good enough to keep up with all of the out of bounds yet.
Okay, I am going to have to Shepherd's crook us off the stage here. I just got word we have a race coming up in 20 seconds on this channel, so we should clear
yeah,
the
we
airwaves
need
for
to.
them.
Yeah.
But nope,
Thanks
GG's
for
all
the
of you.
bumps. See ya.
Yep, it was a pleasure.
GG's.
GG.
Thank you, folks. We will see you next mission.
Yep, see you
C1R
next
coming right
mission.
up on this channel. Stay tuned.